So Cars at the Spa is now at its 7th season, a celebration of classic machinery which takes over Pumpkin Gardens this coming Sunday, the 21st of June. And with me are Linda John and Simon Evans from the Rotary Organising Committee, who are setting this event up for us. Welcome to Life in Lembo.
Thank you very much, Tim.
Thank you, great to be here.
So Linda, as I mentioned, it's now on its 7th lap, Cars at the Spa. How did the idea come about originally?
One of our older members is a car enthusiast, so about 7 years ago had the idea of doing a classic car show, which we kind of just took a leap of faith and went along with it, and 7 years later it's still hugely successful.
And it's organised by Royal Leamington Spa Rotary Club. I guess a lot of people listening might have heard of Rotary, but don't necessarily know what it is.
Oh, Rotary is a community volunteer group. We are a club, so people pay a subscription to be a member, and we host and stage all sorts of community fundraising events. Cars at the Spa is one such fundraising activity, as is many others that we organise.
And Linda, the particular good cause that you're fundraising for this year, tell us about that.
Yeah, we are raising funds for a community group called Achieving Results in the Community, who are a Leamington-based organisation who do really great work for people with mental health issues, or maybe they've been through situations where they need some kind of support. And that support comes in all different ways, but it's all done through nature. So they do some really good stuff.
And Simon, I mean, there's lots of car shows on all over the place in the summertime in particular. What do you think makes Cars at the Spa special?
Well, it's a classic car show, and we have ranges of cars who come from an old Bentley which has wooden spoked wheels to a fast McLaren car. And we have various categories, from Edwardian-based cars when they first came out up to cars made in the year 2000. So we have an absolute range of different cars. Last year we had two people who brought their Morris Marinas along, through to an Aston Martin DB5 that James Bond used to drive. So it's a absolute range of different cars that people can come along with memories of what they used to be like, and they can talk to the owners of the cars as well. We have up to probably 300 cars that come along for the day.
And the cars you've got there, is it a static display where you can get up close to cars, or are they going to be flying around the place and you've got to sort of keep your distance?
No, it is static, so that people can walk around and talk to the owners. Some of them dress up in gear from the time of the age of the car, and it's a really good, fun day.
And are there any particular cars that you're especially looking forward to seeing this year?
There are a couple, actually. One of them is the James Bond Aston Martin DB5, which looks as if it's just come off the film set. And there's a gorgeous one which one of our main sponsors brings along, which is a gull wing Mercedes-Benz sports car, which is a very limited edition. So there are a number of special cars that are going to be there.
So there's going to be 300 or so cars there. Simon, in addition to the cars themselves, what else is going to be there?
Well, we have live entertainment, number of bands, brass bands. We have the rock choir, and we also have some competitions going on. And then there'll be a prize giving round about 1:30 in the afternoon. We also have the deputy mayor wandering around, who will choose what car they would like to go home in at the end of the day, which is always good. And we also have lots of food and drink vendors. You can bring a picnic if you wanted to, but you don't have to, because the food and drink will be available as well.
So Linda, for someone that's coming along as a spectator, how do they get the most out of the day, do you think?
I think enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the food and drink available, chat to the car owners. These car owners, the car is like their baby, so they love to talk about the car, and most of them have been through a restoration process with that car. So it's a gorgeous part of Leamington, a gorgeous park, and it's just a really lovely ambience. So just immerse yourself in it.
And if someone's got a car tucked away at home in the garage or something like that, and they think, you know what, this would make a good exhibit to have at a show like this, Simon, is it too late for people to come along with their cars?
No, absolutely not. Our registration is online, is still open on our website and Cars at the Spa. And on the day, if someone looks out the window and says, I'd like to bring my car along, they can just pop along, we can register you and we can park you up and you can be there. And in fact, in some days last year we had a group from Coventry and they brought 10 cars along on the day, and then they leave a little bit early and they go off to the next car show that they like.
A car show crawl, why not? And in terms of a classic car, what defines a classic car that would be suitable to come along?
I don't think there is a definition of a classic car in our true sense. So if you have a car that you like exhibiting, or you'd like people to see it, then it'd be great.
Right, so it's this coming Sunday, June the 21st, at Pump Room Gardens. Is there a cost of admission, Linda?
No, not for the public. It's free to come and go. Obviously, the cars pay, and the admission price for them is £15, but for the public, it's free.
So in addition to the volunteers from the Rotary Club, I guess you have one or two other people you want to give a shout out to, Simon.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Tim. So one of the big ones is BID within Leamington, who provide us with a lot of support. Kia, where we've had a very good relationship, and they will be bringing a couple of cars along as well. And the other one, which I'd like to give a big thanks to, is Motor Hub with Jim McLean, and he'll be bringing along a number of gorgeous classic cars that everybody could see.
So come armed with a camera, a curiosity, and maybe a few pounds in pocket money for some food and drink, and of course to make a donation to the good cause. In the meantime, Simon, Linda, thank you so much for telling us about it today, and I really hope it's a brilliant day.
Thanks very much indeed, Tim.